it something like this, where the members of a victorious team seem happier than anyone else in the world at this moment? Or is it something like this, a weight room where the athletes go to give 100% of their effort? Whatever you're picturing, it probably doesn't have anything to do with the exploitation that the student athletes face from the NCAA, but it should. The NCAA made $857 million from a broadcast deal with Turner Sports for this year's March Madness alone, while the athletes who played in the tournament received approximately $44.2 million in scholarships from the school. That is only 5% of the total revenue generated from the tournament. The NCAA makes all this money, and yet the players are not fairly compensated. They receive limited scholarships that often don't even come close to the overall cost of college. They also claim the importance of the student before athlete, but this is just a way for the NCAA to avoid paying the players what they rightfully deserve. They even force players to sign waivers giving up their publicity rights without compensation. As a result, in 2007, the University of Michigan signed a $66.5 million deal with Adidas and sold jerseys with numbers that corresponded to the most popular players. There were also college video games sold with the players on the team, and yet they received no compensation. In addition, the level of education that the athletes were promised they often don't receive. All of these schools have had academic scandals involving student athletes. They were promised quality educations, but instead had to deal with investigations from the NCAA. Even when the athletes are not involved in academic scandals, the quality of their education is compromised by the demanding traveling and practice schedules. Specifically during March Madness, players will miss weeks of class at a time. Additionally, the athletes are also not compensated for their risk of injury and its long-term effects. Concussions are extremely common in contact sports, and studies have shown that there are about 10,560 sports-related concussions at the college level every year. These concussions can have similar effects to Parkinson's disease as the athletes get older.